And Mr. Enriquez is charged with evading arrest. And he's made a great argument here where, according to the statute for evading arrest, it is fleeing from a law enforcement officer or federal special investigator. Who is the one he's attempting to flee from here?
Hey there, welcome to the Courtroom Files. We present today's video from Judge Fleischer's court as an example of tenacity. It's interesting to me with this particular case, this defense attorney comes up with a very unique and legitimate argument where he's dug into the law in this probable cause hearing to attempt to help his client. And Judge Fleischer honestly finds his argument very interesting and applauds him for his efforts. So this video for me is very much an education on good lawyering. This is a guy who's really trying for his client. So I encourage you to give it a look and let me know what you think in the comments about the job that this attorney did. I'm not going to spoil it and tell you if he won or lost his argument. You'll have to watch to find out. But let me know if you think he did a good job. Personally, we think he did. So enjoy the video.
Hey, you ready? Good morning.
I'm doing good. I have Enriquez, Jose. I'd like to.
On bond.
He's here. He's on bond. I'd like to address probable cause.
Oh, this is the one where he's getting a target. They say he's allegedly taking stuff and then he bolts, right?
Yes, Your Honor. That's the case.
Tell me what.
So, Judge, when he initially runs away, he's running away from an employee at Target. The statute specifically states that they have to be running away from someone they know to be a peace officer.
Show me that. I don't. Hold on. I thought it was anyone in lawful authority, not just an actual peace officer.
It says, so the statute language itself says a peace officer or federal special investigator attempting lawfully to arrest or detain.
Huh. Fantastic. Let's take a look. I don't know. Mr. Lindsay, can I?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. We're talking about Enriquez. Enriquez is the defendant, yeah. And Mr. Enriquez is charged with evading arrest. And he's made a great argument here where, according to the statute for evading arrest, it is fleeing from a law enforcement officer or federal special investigator. Who is the one he's attempting to flee from here?
Your Honor. So in the officer report, it says that, yes, the suspect was observed to run from the complainant. However, the officer then ran after the suspect and was giving lawful commands. And then he still continued to run for approximately 100 yards as the officer was giving lawful commands.
That's interesting. That's like cut.
Well, and Judge, in the statute, it says that
Fantastic, Hunter. Great.
that he knows that it's a peace officer. So if he's already running, right, he's already fled.
He's announced himself as a peace officer, right?
Right. But my point is the initial evading was from a non-peace officer. He's running, and then within a matter of yards, he is stopped by a peace officer. But as he's running, there's no way. It's alleged. There's no way to know whether he would have.
Okay, so we read it from the point where he's about to take off and then goes.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, it seems that the officer observed the defendant run from the complainant when the affiant that being the officer gave chase, ordered the defendant to stop, and proceeded to keep going for 100 yards as written.
Did he notice the defendant that he was an officer, or did he just say stop?
Well, it specified as verbally saying, identify himself as a police officer and stop. Which would be the burden of the state to prove the knowledge of the defendant, knowing that.
So the initial flight was from just a person working at Target,
Yes,
right?
Judge.
Yes.
So, and then after that, an officer intervenes.
Yes, Judge. So as it reads, the person, the target representative is at the door trying to stop the defendant. The defendant then books it out the door. The officer observed this and then gave chase to the defendant, telling him to stop. That's how it reads.
And he identifies himself as
Yes,
law
Judge.
enforcement.
Himself as a peace officer.
Well, Judge,
I agree with you until law enforcement intervenes, makes chase, and then he identifies himself as law enforcement, tells him to stop.
right, I'm just looking over this, and my
Yes, I agree with you.
my whole thing is that once he's running, he might hear someone telling him to stop, and it's not even clear from how it's alleged that he did hear it.
But we can't get into
That's a
that.
fact issue, Judge.
Well, I understand that.
It's an issue of fact.
Yeah, I get it. Great argument though, Hunter. Fantastic. And had he not intervened, or if he would not have identified himself, I would be with you.
Absolutely, Judge. I wouldn't mean to call cause for the arrest. Absolutely. Other than that.
If you see something different, then come back and let me know. If you see something on the video that's different, come back. We can always redo it.
Sounds good, Judge. And so, Judge, I will say that my reading of it is that he just gives him commands. Oh, he does say identify. All right, thank you, Judge.
Sure.
Yes, Judge. My pleasure.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, do please take a moment to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the video. We'd really appreciate that. And if you want to keep the fun going, check out the video on the screen right now.